2025. We're looking at the best bets of the day. Let's get into the video. All right, so on the day, another one where we win almost all of our over-unders and then lose almost all of the money lines. How I keep doing this, I don't know. Anyway, 3-4 on the day, bringing our season-long record to 36 and 35. Let me talk about these games real quick, then we'll get on to the picks for tomorrow. Game numero one, it was the Red Sox taking on the Orioles. We had the over of 9.5 runs. This one hits pretty easily as there was a lot of scoring early in this game. Boston, it was 4-1 after 2 innings. Final score 8-4. 11 hits for Boston, 8 hits for Baltimore. Bregman goes deep. Campbell goes deep. Duran on a sac fly. Casas goes deep. Bregman hits a double. Shout out to all those guys. Baltimore, they've kind of been slipping recently. They had that first good opening series against the Blue Jays. Then they lose a series to the Red Sox. Not good. Next game we had, it was the under 7.5 runs in the Astros and the Twins. This was greasy. This was real greasy. 4 runs after 2 innings. We needed 0 runs in the last 3.5 innings, and we somehow got it. Final score, Houston 5, Minnesota 2. The AL Central is horrible. Let me read you guys the standings currently in the AL Central, because it is gross. White Sox 2-4, Guardians 2-4, the Tigers 2-4, the Royals 2-4, the Twins 2-5. Not any of those teams are doing anything in March. Then the final one, we had the over 9.5 runs in the Yankees and the Diamondbacks game. This one flew over. I think just taking all Yankees games over is going to be profitable at the end of the year because my golly, do they hit the ball. Aaron Judge with a 3-run dinger. Trent Grisham with a 2-run dinger. Aaron Judge with a single. Jazz Chisholm with a homer. Good Lord. Everybody on this Yankees team can put the ball over the fence. Now we're losers. We had the Rockies and the Phillies over 9.5. This should have hit. I know they only scored 4 runs, and considering we lost by 6 runs, it's kind of an absurd statement to make. There were 19 hits in this game with 2 errors. Not to mention how many walks. There were 6 walks. Many of times, bases loaded, nothing happens. Then we had the Orioles, minus 105. Like I said, they kind of got shelled by the Red Sox. Out hit 11-8. They lose the game by 4. Charlie Morton's really bad at baseball. The man is old. He should retire. He did have 10 strikeouts, but that doesn't matter when you give up 6 hits and 5 earned runs because you just give up way too much hard contact. We then had the Twins, minus 125. Why? I knew this wasn't a good bet. I said it in yesterday's video. I should not have bet this. I should have taken the Astros. You should not be laying minus 125 with the Twins. That is just too weird of a number. The Twins should be right at even money, or they should be like minus 160, minus 170. Do not play around with the Twins, minus 130, minus 140. No, don't do it. Don't touch them. Just take the other team. Don't even think about it. Then we had the Diamondbacks, minus 110. This was closer than I thought, considering they went down 6-1 early. They rallied back. They only lose by 2, 9-7. Carlos Carrasco pitched much better than I thought. He went 5 innings, giving up 5 hits and 3 earned. Merrill Kelly got absolutely shit-rocked. He goes 3.5 innings, 9 hits, and 9 earned runs. Arizona's bullpen and pitch came in and went lights out, but Merrill Kelly got shit on. So that's how we go 3-4. Let's get into the picks for tomorrow. Game number 1, Cardinals, Red Sox. I'm going to take the Cardinals plus 125 on the money line and the under 9.5 runs. Cardinals 4-2 on the year. They have Eric Fetty on the mound, another really good former Chicago White Sox pitcher. 1-0 on the season already, 1.50 ERA. I have included the averages for all of these guys. Now, I'm going to try to do my best to update them every single video. It does take a decent amount of work, me having to look at them and then type them in. I'm not the best with computers, so might be difficult, but we're going to do it. Cardinals got a lot of dudes hitting really good numbers. Now, granted, we're only two series into the season, but they're smacking the baseball. Nootbaar, 417. Arenado, 391. Nolan Gorman, .500. Jordan Walker, 389. Pagas, 400. Victor Scott, 348. The only two dudes who are really, really struggling, Mason Wynn and Brendan Donovan. Mason Wynn's, I don't know why they keep on putting him in the roster. They tried him out last year. He really wasn't that good. I think they got to send him back down to the minors and call somebody else back up. The Red Sox, Walker Buehler on the mound. He got smoked in his first game. 0-1 on the season, 8.3 ERA. The former Los Angeles Dodger. Nobody on this Red Sox team can hit. Duran, 231. Rafael Devers got his first hit of the season just 2 days ago, .87. Bregman, .231. Casas, 0.95. Trevor Story, 263. Wilyer Abreu's not bad at 500. Campbell's meh. He doesn't really play that much. Navarez is also meh. And then Graffiello at .11. Why are the Cardinals a dog here? I don't know. Give me the Cardinals. Give me the under. Next game. This one is purely based on the travel spot in the Yankees game ending late today, then them having to go to Pittsburgh. Give me the Pirates, plus 135 on the money line. Give me the over 7.5 runs. Yankees are 4-3 on the season now. On the mound, they have Max Fried, 0-0 with a 3.86 ERA. Pirates on the season, 2-5. They're rocking out Mitch Keller, who is 1-0 with a 1.5 ERA. Like I said, this is more of a Yankees having to travel spot. Their game wrapped up kind of late today against the Diamondbacks. They won 9-7. Had to use more of the bullpen than they were planning on it, considering they were up 6-1 at one point. First time hitting the road this season. Fried's okay, 3.86 ERA, but again, first time in a road environment. Mitch Keller pitched really good in his first game, 1-0, 1.5 ERA. Pirates, I think this is their first home game of the year. Hold on, I have to check that, but I'm pretty sure this is their opening day. Let me real quick hop in here and check. Checking. Yeah, this is their first home game of the year, and it's against the Yankees. So this one, it should be crowded. 4-12 first pitch. I think there's good enough value here with the Pirates plus 135. Also taking the over just in case the Yankees come out and score 10 runs, because they can. So give me the Pirates and give me the over. Next game we're looking at, it is Tampa Bay and the Rays, 4-2 on the season, taking on the Rangers. I'm going to take the Rays plus 105 on the money line in the under 8.5 runs. I think there is plenty of enough value here with Littell on the mound going up against Maile, who I don't think is very good. Zach Littell, 0-1 on the year, but he does pitch to the tune of a 1.50 ERA. He just got absolutely zero run support in his first start. Lineup for Tampa Bay, struggling a little bit. Yandy Diaz not having a good year. They're really getting a lot of support from the bottom half of their lineup. Aranda, 417. Capareo, 333. DeLuca, 438. Mangum's a 533, but he really doesn't have that many at-bats. They need their veterans to actually hit the baseball, like Danny Jensen. Trade from Toronto end of last season. He's like 0 of 14. Here's a thought, Danny Jensen. Hit the ball. Every once in a while, actually, now I'm going to think about it, he was pretty good on Toronto. So if he can actually hit the ball, maybe they'll win. Tyler Mahle, 0-0 in the season, 5.4 ERA. Talking about another team who is struggling to hit the baseball despite having a 5-2 record, the Rangers. Look at some of these batting averages. Simeon, .115. Jock, 158. Adolis Garcia, 227. That's probably where he's going to stay around for most of the season. He'll hit like 30 home runs and he'll be okay with it. Jake Berger, playing like a hamburger. No cheese, no bacon, no pickles, just bun and burger. 125. Josh Smith, 154. Jonah Heim. Dude, Jonah Heim is such a good catcher. He's big, got a good arm, good at throwing people out, and you can hit a 308. Pretty good. Leody Tavares, 158. Ezequiel Duran, he's not even got a hit yet. And you're telling me the Rays are plus 105 with a better pitcher and a better lineup. Yes, sir, all day. Give me it. Final game, it is the Orioles and the Royals. I'm taking the Royals at home minus 120 on the money line and the over of 8.5 runs. Orioles have Dean Creamer on the mound, 1-0 on the season despite having an 8.44 ERA. Also, don't pay attention to their 1-4 record for the Orioles. I messed that up. Seth Lugo on the mound for the Royals, 0-0 on the season with a 5.4 ERA. They are 2-4, not 2-3. One of these days, I will remember to update the records for my final slide. Both of these teams, not off the starts they wanted. Obviously, should I be really taking an AL Central team minus 120? I shouldn't, but I'm doing it. Dean Kremer is horrible. He has an 8.44 ERA. The only reason he won his first outing was because the Orioles put up a bajillion runs early in that game. They do have what I think would be the better lineup, but I like Seth Lugo in his second home start of the season. The Royals ballpark, pretty hard to hit in. The wind's going to be blowing in at about 7 miles an hour. Now, that being said, I'm still taking the over because there's a chance both of these pitchers just get absolutely rocked. But Orioles, I think this is their first time on the road this season? No. They at Toronto, then back home. Now they're in the road spots. This is their second time playing on the road this season. I'll take the Royals back at home. Let's go Royals on the over. All right. That's going to do it for me in this video. I appreciate y'all tuning in and watching. Hopefully today I can hit a moneyline bet. I will catch y'all in the next video. Peace.